Hey everybody, we're a little bit late tonight, but it's Black Women Love Football with your girls Susan, Mal, and Stacy. And
Hey, it's
tonight
a
we got
holiday
special
night.
guest
You know,
on.
folks cooking.
I know I'm cooking too, so if I black out, y'all, that means I'm checking my potatoes because I'm on potato salad, and you know it got to be on point.
Who
But
made the potato salad?
right, exactly. The mac and cheese and the potato salad. Mal, which one you making?
I'm doing something easy. I'm doing actually the easy thing. I'm doing a salad. They love
Oh,
my salad,
oh,
and
oh.
I'm doing
Well,
candy
you
corn.
sure enough took the easy way out.
They asked
Right.
for it. I was like, okay, I'll do a salad. Candy
Hey,
yam,
Luella.
candy
Well,
yam, and I'm doing a banana pudding. I'm
well, they
done.
put me on two that they will talk about me for the rest of the year if I don't get it right. Macaroni and
Oh
cheese
yeah, that's a
and the potato salad. If I don't get those right, you know it's up. But
yeah.
we got
Sorry,
Amore tonight, and
more.
Amore's gonna
Yes,
give
we
us
have our junior.
Hey, let me see your hands up. Look, Amore.
Hey,
Love her.
hey.
And after we
Hey,
talk
Donna. Hey, Kareem.
football, after we talk football, guys, we are going into a business section. How many of you are starting a business? How many of you have the business going and you have no clue? How many of you want to start the business and have no clue? How many of you want to get into other things? How many of you don't know what to do or what you got? We got Carmela on tonight. She is a business expert and she's going to share some tips with us tonight to get going. And she's going to share what services she offered. Everything will be posted on the page after we finish in the group. So let's get a breakdown because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I didn't watch football last week. I really didn't pay attention. It was a long week. So I'm going to hand it over to Stacy and Amore to update us on what's going on.
Amore, you ready?
Yes.
I got my junior reporter on tonight. This is Amore. She was raised in a Steelers household. Can y'all believe that? But she is a Eagles fan, ride or die. She part of that fly flock and all of that. So she tunes in to us during the week when her mother is watching. For those of y'all don't know, her mother is Mouth of the South, Tay Diggs, who is a Steelers fan. And so we will not hold it against the baby, okay?
Hey,
All
Luella.
right. She's an
Kareem.
Eagles fan.
Hey, Donna.
So welcome to Wind Down Wednesday with Black Women Love Football.
Thank you.
So we're gonna let you start since you're an Eagles fan. Tell us about that Eagles game last week.
Say what you want. Say we won.
We won.
And tell them about Saquon.
And
I
we
heard
made
y'all
6
won. Who did y'all
touchdowns.
play?
Talk a little louder. Who'd y'all play?
LA Rams.
Y'all played the Rams. What did Saquon do?
He made 2 touchdowns
Tell them.
and 63 receiving yards.
And how
Okay,
many
Oh my God,
how many
good
Amore.
carries?
too. Look at
Amore,
you.
265.
I am a Giants fan. Y'all stole Saquon from me. I'm a
Okay.
Giants fan. You stole
Thank
Saquon.
you.
So thank you very
I'm
much.
He
hurt.
said thank you.
She said thank you.
I'm so hurt.
But listen, Jalen was balling too, though.
He was.
He
I
was.
watched a little bit of the game. It was kind of good too. What else you want to
Some of your
talk about?
players.
Tell us
Who are
real
some of your
quick what
favorite
else you
players?
got.
And my favorite players are Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, Claycon Barkley, Jalen Hurts.
Them your
Yeah.
favorite players?
Did you guys have an injury this week?
Yes.
Who got hurt?
Who got
Brandon
hurt?
Graham.
Did he? Is he out for the season or just for a little while?
Out for the season.
Oh, then y'all not gonna be y'all probably not gonna win no more games.
Who's out for a
Say we're
season?
gonna say Brandon Graham
Brandon Graham
for defense.
for defense.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Who else game did you watch? Did you watch the Pittsburgh game? Did you watch the Browns game with Pittsburgh?
Ain't
No.
nobody watching the Browns.
You didn't watch that game?
Stacey had to throw that in there.
You didn't
sleep
watch
tonight.
that?
Don't do
You
the
didn't watch
Browns
that
like
with your
that.
mother?
I think she
She
went to
didn't
bed
tell you that
last
the
night.
Browns beat the Steelers?
Miss
Did she
Stacy,
tell
the
you
Browns
that?
fan. She know we lost.
She,
That did not lose. Yes, we did, girl. Now,
they
In the
lost to the Browns. She didn't
In
tell
the
Did the
you that?
Patriots win? Did the
she
She didn't
Patriots
usually
tell
be
you
win?
up
that?
with it. Who do y'all play this week? The Baltimore Ravens. You know that,
The
right?
Baltimore
Y'all
Ravens.
better take care of
Oh,
business.
y'all getting stomped?
So I think who you think gonna win? Let's be honest. Who gonna win between the
Y'all getting
Ravens and the
stomped.
Steelers? I mean, and the Eagles.
Nick.
You?
Oh,
You okay? So the Ravens is in my division, so I'm really hoping that y'all really handle business.
Me too.
Okay?
I'm
Tell your
not a
mother
Ravens
peek her head
fan,
in here
but
real quick so we can see who you belong to. Hey, hey, Steelers fan.
Me,
How you
y'all.
doing,
It's
Steelers
me.
girl? How you doing, Steelers girl?
I'm still mourning, but it's all
You
good.
should be, but that's okay. Life goes on. Y'all got who this week?
We have the Cincinnati Bengals at Cincinnati. It's a must win, though. You know,
It's a much win. What you think y'all gonna do, Tay?
win. So, no,
oh,
win.
they're gonna win
I'll let
that.
you know around 4 o'clock Sunday.
Yeah, let me know at 4 o'clock on Sunday because y'all thought y'all was gonna win Thursday night. A good snowball, but we know victory comes from the Lord, and since the pastor showed up on Thursday night, then we know. But real quick, so I had the AFC girls on this week, so we chit chatted all of us because it was a big thing, about that. I have to say this, and Mal, you can attest to this. We all from up north here, right? It snows every year, right? And we're used to playing in snow. Nobody had really an advantage of the weather. Can we all agree on that?
No, y'all have lake effect snow. We only got the river.
Snow is snow.
Yeah.
Snow is snow. Let's say snow is snow, right? Snow is gonna snow. It snows in
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh. It snows in Boston. It snows in New York. We all live up north, right? So
And
snow
we
is
are outside. We are
Yeah,
not in
there's
the
no
door.
excuses. Y'all won
Right.
fair and square.
And somebody was saying like maybe Russell wasn't used to playing in the snow. I'm like, he played for the Seahawks.
Yeah,
and
he's
he
played for
played in
Broncos.
Denver.
Right. And then I'm
And
like,
Denver
what?
get way more snow than all of us combined.
Exactly. So I was like, what are they talking about? No, that
we
made
just
no
lost.
sense.
We lost. That's that.
Y'all just had a
Yeah,
bad
and
day.
y'all move on to Cincinnati. And for the sake of the division, I would like to see Cincinnati beat y'all for real.
You just wanted them to win. It's okay.
Listen, we all in the same division. It ain't gonna benefit me none. My season is over. I don't want y'all to win. That's it.
I know. We gotta do something. We gotta compete with their offense, or our defense gotta really play top notch for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we
What
can't
did the
compete with
Patriots do
those.
this week, Mal?
What they've been doing.
Absolutely nothing.
Thinking it up.
It's horrible to watch.
Oh man.
Well, I'm just saying, I've been there since the 80s when we wasn't doing nothing. So I just feel like
But you're
that.
gonna appreciate right.
I'm going
So
back
you're
in
gonna
time.
appreciate it. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we went to the Super Bowl with the Chicago Bears back in the 80s. I mean, yeah. But anyway, I just can't believe like the plays they're calling. It's just like, I don't know. A lot of people questioning Mayo, and I'm like, I hope they don't get rid of this brother the first year. But
Give him
they're
a
throwing his name
chance.
out there a lot.
And that seemed
he
to be
also
what
said-
the talk of the league, though.
Mm-hmm. And he also said he keeps saying it was my fault, and I'm like, hey, it's not just your fault. They're dropping balls. They're just not running. If they didn't have what's his name, the running back, we'd be lost. Mac, I mean not Mac. What's his name? Dre May. He does make some key plays sometimes, but he's just he's still learning. He's still not. He's a rookie.
It's a team effort. Like everybody has to do their part. Period.
And for him to succeed on the field, they got to do something. They got to catch balls. They got to
right.
stretch for a ball once in a while. And I see that with a lot of the teams. It's like if it's you feel like it's catchable, go for it. But they just let it just, right in front of them.
And they just be standing around looking crazy.
Yep.
The
Yep.
Cowboys
coming
won
back.
this week, which we
They
seen
coming back.
real
Man,
fast.
that game was a circus.
Did y'all see they released Jones, whatever? Not
Who?
Matt, but Jones from New York, from the
Yeah,
Giants.
Oh yeah,
Daniel
supposedly
Jones.
he's going to be going
Daniel
to the
Jones.
Vikings.
I heard he's
supposed
going
to
to
be
the Vikings.
We got DeVito back. Now let me make y'all understand. The name DeVito in New York is big time. So win or lose, we got DeVito specials at the pizzerias. We got DeVito specials all through New York right now. Win or lose, we are having a ball. Because just the name alone is like, it's like mafia, so it's just like hype up New York. So we real crazy. We on a different wavelength. So
I hope it gets y'all a couple wins.
I doubt it, but they having fun.
But that's like, so I would wish these ladies would understand that about Cleveland. Like, we lose. We know that. Like, the city gave us a parade for being 0-16. We gonna celebrate anyway. You know what I mean? They shut the city down and we had a parade anyway. So let's be clear. Like, we're clear where we stand. We know that we lose, but we celebrate. We have fun anyway. Like, we don't care. All that y'all at the bottom. I never asked y'all to define where we stood. We never said we was on top. We kick it. We celebrate. We loyal to our teams.
And we gonna stay loyal.
You got a post too over here, Stacey. So we're right there, right above. I mean, we pulled out some wins, and I was like, well, okay, we won.
Right.
We already know what our season is, what we're dealing with. We know we're not going anywhere, and we just, I hate that they won the 3 that they won.
Yeah, because everybody trying to get a good draft pick, a few of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Didn't the Cowboys win this week?
The Cowboys won. You couldn't tell?
You know how I know they won? Because we had like
972 9,702 posts coming in at one time.
For us to approve, it was crazy. I'm like, okay, they won.
But how they won was crazy. Like, that was all the last 4 minutes of the game. Washington came back. Jaden Daniels threw a crazy touchdown pass that would have tied them. No, that means they were down 1 still. But the extra kick would have tied the game with only about 50 seconds left, and the kicker missed it.
He missed it.
He missed
the extra point. They tried an onside kick. Then Cowboys got the ball and then ran that for a touchdown. All in like the last 2 minutes. It was just insane.
Wow. But this the whole thing. Like, I don't know what's going on in the league, but the kickers is not making field goals this season, and that is all around the league.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that. What's going on?
I don't know.
Boswell's was because of the snow.
I don't know. The kickers, the injuries, there's just a lot going on. The kickers,
Whatever. But let me say this. Did anybody watch the Chiefs-Panthers game?
No.
I didn't.
No, but
I heard the Chiefs had a hard time with them.
I was just about to say. Now, I did watch some of it just because I'm like, for the love of God and heaven on, somebody got to beat them. Like, it's going to be somebody that's least expected to beat them. So why wouldn't it have been? That score was so close. I think they was only it was like a field goal like score that would have separated them, like something like that. Yep. Yeah. But the Panthers played real played this week. Yeah, I was like, okay, come on, no side then.
The Chiefs just underestimated them and relaxed.
You think so? Or maybe the Panthers finally playing to their potential.
I don't know. Tifa said no, but they gave the Chiefs work.
Yeah, they did. So I'm not sure what the score was, but I know it was like just a field goal or something.
Yeah, it was 30-27.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was it. So The Dolphins won. I was surprised they won. Tua
Yeah, they
hanging in
did.
there.
He ain't radio yet.
He ain't ready. He'll be radio in about 2 weeks. What's your name? Ray D O R.
They beat us. They beat us. You know, I used to go to that game every year, and they used to have hell of a some tailgates down there in Miami, and they would it would be playing us like that's their Super Bowl. And well, now they don't have to do that. They can just play us, and we just gonna just let them win. So
Yeah.
it's a different one. So yeah, the Dolphins look good. Tua is doing his thing. Well, like
He
you
even
said,
got a thing. Ain't they playing tomorrow too? Ain't Miami playing
goes
tomorrow?
near him. Every time somebody goes near him, I'd be like, "Don't hit him! Don't hit him!"
I know, right? It's so scary. So who's playing tomorrow Thanksgiving? Yeah, who is playing tomorrow?
You
Cowboys
got
and
Chicago.
Giants
Yeah.
and Green Bay,
Chicago and Detroit.
Who
No,
wants
Detroit.
to watch the Cowboys and the Giants? And I'm a Giants fan. And I don't.
I
wanna
know
watch the
they're at
Cowboys.
4:15.
On Thanksgiving. How y'all get a prime time game is
Exactly. What is it,
beyond.
the battle of the bottom?
Yeah, that's gonna be the battle of the bottom.
I don't want to see that.
I do want to see even the Lions and the Bears ain't really paying to their potential either like that. For a minute they was, but like the Lions are gonna run that score up crazy.
The Lions are trampling
I
over
give it to
everybody
Detroit.
right now. When do the Lions play KC? When do the Lions play KC?
I don't know if they do. Do they?
I don't think they play them
I don't
this
think
year.
they play, so they would only see
so
them
they
in the
won't
Super
see
Bowl.
each other till later.
And then
The Raiders are
Kansas
Donna
City
said, "Hey
plays
Donna."
Friday.
Donna said the Raiders are playing the Chiefs on Friday.
Friday. Yep.
Hey Tay Vines.
So, where does that Dolphins Packers game at?
I don't know where.
If it's in
Green Bay.
Green Bay, the Dolphins can hang that up.
Yeah, it is.
They playing in Green Bay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they can hang that up.
Mm-hmm.
They can hang that up.
It is
Oh, that was really like the highlights of the week. Just basically that the Browns beat the Steelers, and everybody thought it was our Super Bowl. We never said it was our Super Bowl. We went out there to play and had a great time.
A great
So
time.
listen,
That was
but one more thing. Tifa said the Lions' schedule is cake. Y'all think the Lions are trampling because their schedule's easy, or do y'all just think? What do y'all think?
So I haven't really. I don't know that I pay attention to their schedule. So it might be, but let me say this. From last season to this season, the games I did see is improvement. Like the Lions balled last year.
Right.
Like they was balling last year. Now, I don't know what their schedule is this year.
They come up the next after the Lions. I mean, after they play the Bears tomorrow, they have the Packers, they have the Bills, they have the Bears again, 49ers, and then the Vikings.
Yep.
Well, the Bills.
So they got a pretty that end of that. I think everybody's end of the schedule season is kind of that because that ain't a cake schedule going to play the Bills.
Nope.
The 49ers can go either way. They ain't healthy. They got so many people out.
And the final one is the Vikings.
That's gonna be a good game because the Vikings is playing good ball this year.
And that's a division game, right? Or no?
I don't know if that's it.
Division.
Vikings.
NFC.
Is Minnesota? No, Minnesota ain't in a division, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Is it? Then it probably.
They played them already.
So those is going to be determining where the folks land. Those the last part of the schedule.
Listen, when they played them, it was 31-29. That's that was a score, and Lions won. 31-29.
Hey, Kimberly Grace.
So it wasn't like cake. So that's going to be a good game when they meet up again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So
okay, well, that wraps up our football. Amor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while.
Stacy is gonna send you a gift, and if your mama allows, we would love to create a show around you. Little ladies, wrap it up. We can
Okay.
create a live around you,
We
but
can
I'll have
create a
Stacy
live. You
talk
can
to your
come
mom
back.
about it, okay?
Don't worry. She said she's gonna send you a gift. You gotta wait to see it. Tell me what is the gift, girl.
I did not say gift. I said what?
She's sending you a gift.
But Ty,
Okay.
we gonna,
Yes, you gotta
we gonna
look for the
do,
mail. You gotta be
yeah,
watching for the mail because something gonna come to you.
yeah, and we're gonna create a little show around her to get the young ladies involved. How about that?
Perfect. She said she
That
knows
would
where
be
he
awesome.
lives.
Yeah, so Stacy's gonna talk to you more about it, and we'll do like a live once a week with just her and have
A
people
couple
chime
of the
in.
little ones.
Yeah.
Right, I love
Right.
it.
Your mother will try to take
Happy
it over, but we'll
Thanksgiving.
get her out the way.
Uh-huh.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you,
Happy
ma'am.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank
Thank
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving to
Thank
you, okay?
you.
Hey,
Thanks for
thank
hanging
you.
out.
I
You're
love the
welcome.
pom pom.
All
I
right. See
know
you
she is
guys. I'm headed
so
out. I gotta make some pound
cute.
cake.
All righty. She can get the pound cake. Ooh.
Right. Okay,
Mm.
everybody, we are going into our business section now. Now, if you are interested in owning a business, if you own a business, if you want to start a business, you don't know where to start, we're going to turn it over to Carmela. Carmela,
So
yeah, I'm going to give it to Stacy, and she's going to introduce you, and we're going to go from there.
All right.
So Carmela Goodrum is a Cleveland native and a passionate Browns fan. Did y'all hear that? She's a Browns girl and she reps the CLE.
Let me
Okay.
bring my people on here. Marilyn, can you get new guests?
Is- and
Keep
she
bringing
is a
brown people.
dynamic entrepreneur. She
Keep
balances
bringing
life as a
brown
mother,
people.
3 young adult children, and a grandmother of one while running her tax office, CCG Taxes, under her
Hold
consulting
on.
brand, CCG Business Consulting. She co-owns Dollar Days, a vibrant dollar store in Cleveland Heights, and also owns a co-working space, Office Lofts in Solon, Ohio. So I met Carmela going to a meetup when we had the Northeast Ohio meetup. I met her, and then I went and toured her building. And when she realized my business affairs wasn't in order, we got that all together, and she got me on track. So I figured, since quite a few ladies have I've talked to, especially doing the vendor stuff, is wanting to have a business but don't have their business structure all the way together. People like me who have not filed their paperwork with the IRS by the end of the year that needs to be done, so I don't owe the IRS $7,500. Carmela does all of these things. She also, helps you when you need to know whether you need to be an LLC or a corp or which direction you are. So I'm going to turn it over to her. Ladies, in the comments, we're going to field the questions, and I'm going to let her kind of also tell what she has at her office space, which is absolutely gorgeous. I went and toured it too. So Carmela, you can go and finish your introductions.
Well,
Thanks for joining
hello,
us.
everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, ladies, for having me tonight. Thank you so much. As Stacy said, we recently connected, and our connection has been going since then. She's connected me with a few people who I don't know who needs the help to get on the right track with starting their LLC or even continuing their LLC. I have plenty of resources connected within Office Lofts to help you, whether it's credit repair. We have a lot of different resources there. One that is real big, I wanted to make sure I touched on tonight is this BOI reporting. This is very important for our businesses to get
Yes.
this beneficial ownership information in. They do have a deadline of December 31st, 2024. So beginning January 1st, they're looking at rolling out fines if you are not registered. I will give Stacy a link that she can post to get you all in contact with our office. We can assist with getting that file for you. We also, as she said, we do taxes as well. We do personal and individual and business taxes in our office. So, like she said, we help you with your LLC, whether that's adding a Schedule C or if you have a corporation and filling out for those corporation taxes, the 1120 and 1065. So we have that information. Um, Man, and then another thing, one of my other businesses with the co-working space, we offer virtual business address. So if you're working from home and you want to protect your privacy, get you a virtual business address. With that, it comes with our VoIP phone line. It gives you a professional address again. You'll need these for funding, funding. You always want to have a good business address. Um, we handle all your mail that come in. We can forward it to you, scan it, and there's a few other choices too within our plan. So if you want more information on that as well, Stacy will put a link up and show you how to get in touch with us for your virtual office needs.
So I use the virtual office. So I have a address and I have a phone number. So I don't give everybody my cell phone number. So when it's business, I have a business line and it rings on my regular phone. So I don't have to walk around with two phones. So I just have two phone numbers on my same phone. So Carmela was instrumental in helping me get my whole structure set up correctly.
Yes.
So a lot of people, go ahead.
I want to ask Carmela. I think, I own several businesses here in Atlanta and in New York. I have a pretty much good understanding of how it works. I've been burned enough and I've been through enough over the years. But I want to help those that are starting a business to know what should they be going in at. I think that's confusing to a lot of people when they go to start a business. Do they want to start as an LLC, or do they just want to go in under their own social? Do they want that EIN? I think that's confusing to a lot of people, and I think that bites a lot of people in the butt come tax time.
Yes, it does.
So can you share with us what your advice is on that level?
So certainly, when you say use your own social security number, the IRS does recognize that as a sole proprietor and using your social security number. So a sole proprietor is using your social security number and not an EIN number. When you do that, then of course, now you're attaching yourself to your business. And so having that EIN separates you. So the difference in that is that your social or EIN. So then when you talk about an LLC versus a corporation, a lot of businesses have not reached that $100,000 a year revenue or whatnot. So having a LLC and attaching a Schedule C for your filing of the business is fine. But once you get over that 100,000 and you start to, making this money, you want to have that business now stand on its own at a corporate level so that you can have corporate taxes and not have to go through all that write down to get you a good refund. So you want to keep that separate. And now that's where the corporation part, whether it's an S Corp or a C Corp, comes in. So we can sit down, we can talk about you, what's the best option for you. Because not everybody is in the same page. You may start off and make out the gate over 100,000. So you want to go ahead and change that business over to a S or C corp so that your tax liability is less. But if you're not and you just, somewhere between the 30, 40 and you building your way up, upscaling, LLC may be the best way for you to file and adding that Schedule C to your personal taxes.
Right. And I think a lot of times the protection is important too. In New York, we own a luxury car rental. And we had a young lady that had an accident in one of our cars. And as we sued her, she came back and tried to sue us. But it was the way it was attached was incorrect. So which would attach to the homes I own. So, that's why I tell people, please get proper representation because like Mal, you want to go in the skincare business. But if Shaniqua break out, you want to make sure she can't take your house.
Yeah, I know.
So that's I think that's where a lot of us Black women or just Blacks period miss is just opening a business. Oh, you need a business so you can write it off on your taxes. Because we always go straight to taxes. But let's talk about the other stuff, the protection of my home, the
Yes.
protection of my children, the protection of the things that I own. And I think that opened my eyes when she was able to come after my homes.
Yep.
That opened my eyes. And then I moved into trust and things like that. But it took
Yep.
something to happen to do that. So somebody like you can educate us, and these people can get in
Yeah.
touch individually, and you can educate them on, what the consequences can be if
Yeah, because
Shaniqua.
it is unfortunate. And a lot of people like us, we're afraid to get business insurance. Hiscox has $1 billion policies as low as $20, $30 a month. Protect yourself. It is very important, even in your skincare, have that errors and omissions, that liability, general liability plan and stuff in place. It is crucial. We go out here and we just want to open up a business and operate. Then, like you said, Sally can come in and shut down your whole
Mhm.
operation.
I think that business insurance is very important. Before COVID, I mean, well, not before COVID. Yeah, before COVID, I was working in a shop, and I would see it all the time. Like them stylists burn somebody, color be wrong. And you know how it is in a CLE. They get to run, they will run
What's
the
in the
court
CLE?
faster than they will call
Oh
to
yeah.
see if you got breath in your body. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
they was constantly going. And so one happened in one of the shops, and I was like, and you don't have no insurance to cover that? I think that we like so gung ho, even with some of the ladies that want to be vendors to just get a business going.
Mm-hmm.
And it might have started off as a hobby, but you
yeah,
need to legitimize your business. It is
yeah.
benefits to being a black woman that owns a business, like, and have your business structure in place.
And
And
accredited,
yes,
Those certificates matter. There's women business owner certificates. There's minority business owned certifications and stuff. You want to get those certifications for your business too. It means a lot.
and it puts you in a position to get real live government contracts and
True.
contracts, but you go to the front of the line when you
To
have
the front.
those
Yes, you do.
certifications in place.
Mm-hmm.
You already there because you're a minority woman. Let's start there. But adding
Mhm.
those certifications, it just puts you right at the front of the line, and for funding and reporting and all of that, it just is so beneficial. And I get it. Everybody is like, just start, get the business going. But you got to, once you get the business going, make it officially your business. And
Yeah.
one of the benefits for me switching over, for the longest I had a business address at UPS. And even though they give you a real address, when it comes up, it still comes up as UPS, and it's
Mhm.
gonna Google the UPS. Having some place like the lofts like Carmela
Office
has, you
loss.
it's showing like a actual building. It's a business. You get a suite number and all of that. So it's benefits to being able to do it, and you don't have to live in Cleveland for that.
You do not. You do not. You can just have a headquarters here in Cleveland, giving you a Cleveland address. And again, we get your mail right out to you. We got two plans. We have a mail only plan and the virtual plan that comes with the phone and gives you time in our office as well. So, since it's a co working space, you're able to meet your clients there at the office. So, if you're local near Solon, which is a suburb of Cleveland, basically, it's still in Cleveland. Make sure to look us up.
Anybody have any questions for Carmela?
No, any questions in the box?
I want to know, can we get some funding? Like, is there new funding for minority women coming down the pipe or out there besides?
So when it comes to the funding, I have three other professionals who dive more into the funding. So I have 3 other resources that I source that out to. I personally do not deal with the funding. I have enough on my plate with the co-working space. I had to back away from some things, but I do have some resources and some connections for some funding, whether it's local here in Ohio and out of state too. But I am going to throw in Huntington Bank has a great program. That LIFT program is a great program to apply for and look into if you're looking for something now.
Yeah.
Which
There's a
is
lot
also
of-
connected to that SBA for people that's not in Ohio and don't have a Huntington Bank. It's the SBA funding for minority women as well. No, she's not a Patriots fan.
She's Cleveland.
I'm Cleveland. I'm Cleveland. I'm Browns. I'm Cleveland.
All day long.
So, Carmela.
Yes.
Okay,
ma'am.
so one of the things I was telling Stacy, I was like, not Stacy and Susan, about me wanting to, because I just like certain things, and I've been looking into certain bath butter bodies, all kind of things I've been doing for years, and I'm like looking and trying to get my own thing going and do a little something different, a little something, because it's saturated out there. I want to do something a little different from what's out there, and I've been tuning into that. But going back to when, like you said, somebody break out, that's what scares me. And I'm always like, this part right there, like someone breaks out, she's coming. You know what I'm saying? Even though I guess the labeling and all that, you have to label it accordingly. What's in the ingredient, what's this and what's that. And then, like you said, protect yourself. And I've been in insurance for 38 years. So I know about the E&O and all that other stuff. General liability, all those, I do that at my job. So when I see people like doing certain things, I'd be like, you don't have insurance? You don't have insurance? Even my car, I'm like, you never see me riding around dirty. That's just
crazy to me.
People do it.
These people get high drunk and they drive behind a car.
The other day, and the guy wasn't insured. So it's just like, I always want to say, cover yourself. But then you hear people go, oh, if they break out and they're going to come after you, that scares the bejesus out of me. I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this, But
they're not coming. They can come after the business. Like if you have the business, they're not coming after you. That girl, listen, you can make that LLC and you can change it and have a new one tomorrow. That's what Trump and them do every time the sun comes up.
All day.
Susan got 25 of them. Listen.
And do. But Mal, honestly, I use that as an example because it can happen. But that fear kept me from going forward forever.
Don't let that stop you.
And you know what got me past that fear? My young kids that didn't give a damn. they opened a business anyway. And do you know, for every 100 rentals of luxury vehicles, I might get one that got to complain and act stupid. So you know what I'm saying? I did Fenty, broke out. It didn't work for me. It wasn't for me. It was flying the advertisements and stuff, and I just kept it moving. Your thing is not going to be for everybody, so don't let that fear stop.
And I have 2 cars that I run on Toro under the business name, and in 1 month I was at the impound, I think 3 times, getting the cars out the impound to where I almost was like, you know what? But to be honest, the money kept coming in. So I'm like, I keep running them.
You learned to just say there's always one. You always gonna get one a-hole, but for that, but it doesn't trump the 100 that you got that paid you, was good, gave you a good review, and
those that you got a good rapport with, and I'm pretty sure you love to talk skin. You look like you love to talk skin. Yeah. So the education piece of that, knowing that you're educating somebody, that alone should fill your heart, because that's what fills my heart, is knowing my cousin.
And then you start with your friends, Mal. All your friends got different skin. I got
I
You
want to
know,
have like a pamper event. Just bring them all over. Just see what kind
I'm
of
there.
store, what we're working
I'm
with.
there.
All kind of
Stacy's
things.
flying in. Like,
Yeah,
we got you.
yeah.
We got,
But just like you said, it's always the excuses and being scared.
you
It's
ain't
like,
got none. So get it
I'm
going.
usually a
Do
daredevil.
it scared.
When it comes to somebody else and the service, I just don't like to disappoint anyone. That's my
Yeah.
thing.
No, you're
So,
not
But
disappointed.
everybody ain't gonna be happy. You could do everything and just have miserable people. Like they're not gonna be happy all the time. But
No.
what does that mean? Like we keep going. Like
yeah.
we keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had one this week, and she telling me about being magical and all this other shit. I'm like, girl, I don't care nothing about that. Either you gonna be this or not. You want it or you don't. And hey,
Right.
But
so
I'm just like, okay, so I'm like you said, I've done all the research. I just need to put some things in motion. So I used to file, and I know how to do the whole thing. And this is what I do for my company. I file for the numbers, the FIN number, all that. I do that at my job, so I know that part of it. Know
Right.
about getting insurance. It's just now the whole groundwork of pulling it together. The actual product, I'm working on that, but it's like pulling it together, the labeling. I'm concerned about, making sure everybody knows what's in the product. So like you said, you're not going to get sued because somebody has a peanut allergy and they're rubbing it all over their body. That type of
right.
So just labeling, making sure, and me, I have such a good heart. I just got to sometimes, like,
This
okay,
business.
it's business. Exactly. Me and
And
my
you know what?
my husband says, if I was rich, like I said, if I was rich, I'd be like, just giving the world everything, but it's just
Right.
like, I want to start off. And like you said, it's business. Me and my sister started this entertainment thing probably like 9 years ago. And it was just a fun thing we were doing. We moved here. I was like, oh, let's have a rep your team party. Now everybody's doing it. So we did that it's going on 10 years. It was 10 years this past August. So it was growing and growing and growing. I said, we need to do something with this. So it's like those little niche things like that. And then we started this Luminous Entertainment thing. So we started it, didn't really do anything with it. And people keep asking us about it. So my sister, she has a travel agency. We do different things with it but it's not really official.
Mm-hmm.
So we want it to be official. And so this is our next move. I was telling her the other day, I said, we have to come with this. It's just too many followings. I said, people are following on different levels. I said, we can make some money off of this. So she was like, yeah, we got to sit down and talk. And then anytime I had an event, I made sure I had insurance. I didn't,
Sure.
because I mean, people do it for weddings and everything, but I made sure if it's something I'm throwing that I had the proper insurance there, and it, like you said, you can get it. It's really cheap, just to cover yourself. Hey, somebody,
it's real cheap.
Falls, bust their head.
I think I pay like $27 a month for it.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people fear it because they think that it's very expensive, but it is not. You can really get a plan, excuse me, under $30 a month.
Is that something you offer, Carmela?
I do not, but
Okay.
I do tell you, I have a lot of my business insured through Hiscox. They have some great plans that you're able
That's
to call
who
a
I
rep
got.
and speak. Yeah, Hiscox is a good one for small businesses.
Okay. And let go, Marilyn, of the market is saturated with what you're trying to do.
I know. You know what? I hear the people saying that when I say, I hear it.
But I'm just saying, let it go. Because Stacy will tell you, I own about 16 businesses, and really, and a lot of them are just online, and they run themselves, and I just hear ching ching all day. So
hey, that's the goal.
Right, exactly. And if I would have said the market was saturated, it's honestly it's stuff that's just out of the box, auto parts. It's saturated, but somebody just bought an alternator from me, So we don't think about that stuff, and I'm always trying to think outside of the box. So let that go and just do you. You're a beautiful Black woman. You could be the face of your own company.
You can. They don't know who it is.
Your skin is fire. Like,
Yeah, I was just
hey,
about to say your skin looking mighty good to me.
Oh,
Sis.
thank you.
exactly. You know, and I'm the last person to ask to open a business because I'm always gonna say, let's do it. Like I'm just I'm that girl. Like I'm never
I
gonna
told you in
like
the car that day. I want to start something. I know before I retire, I got like maybe 5 years.
And I think, and let me just be honest. I think COVID forced a lot of people to go out and do whatever. You realize you needed a second hustle on doing something that became a business.
mhm.
Yes,
But
it is.
not to talk even, just moving forward, we going into a time that you're going to need to be a business owner.
Yeah.
You're going to need to have something and some things for yourself. Like I wake up and I'll be like, hey, Susan, let's start this. I ask her about the same particular thing every other few days because it's a passion of mine. I don't have no connection to it whatsoever. You ask me about it, I don't know nothing about it. However, I know that I want it. You know what I mean? So how do we get this working? So I just think that we moving into a time that we really, really need to have that backup. Like, I don't know what these next 4 years are gonna look like. I don't pretty much trying to worry about it because I let tomorrow take care of itself. But I know in my planning today, I need to have one more thing in order.
But you know what? We don't know what they're gonna look like, but we know the one thing Trump is gonna have is tax cuts for business owners.
Right.
And if we ain't in on nothing else or trust nothing else or believe in anything else he does, we want to be a part of that.
And if you utilize it right, you can with everything, as long as you do it right, it will be beneficial for you. You can't always cut corners. You can't always try to be beating the system. You can't be the scammer all the time because sometimes legitimately you do it right. Like get one PPP. Don't get 10 of them. One of them you gonna get through on. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do 10 in each state.
Wow.
You just can't. Just do one.
You're gonna get a
and make it work for you.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, Mal, God put you right where you're supposed to be because you got 2 pain in the butt that's gonna be on your butt, and I want to see at Nationals 2025. I want you to have your own table and your own stuff going on. So
That's my goal.
Right.
That's my goal.
So add that to the manifestation board, add that to the prayer board, the vision board, whatever you call it board. Add it.
I got you.
And you'll be amazed, like how many people like body butters and stuff to just rub and hold and feel good.
I love it.
It's sensory.
Yeah.
Like I'm a sensory person, so it's sensory. So I'll be all day like, who got lotion? Who got lotion? And I have somebody's in my purse, but like, who got lotion? Because
like lotion.
Donna said, "Go Maryland, you got this."
I see. Thank you, Donna. Body butters, I love. Even like I one time played around with some beard oil, and he was like, "Where you get that from? That's fire." I was like, "Oh, on to something."
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when I'm doing something different with it, it's not what I'm doing is not saturated. Put it that way. So, but I'm just
well, then even if it was that out there no more. Don't ever say no more. Like she said, don't ever say no more.
But even let me even say this. Like I was having a conversation with a young lady last week about t-shirts, and you put your own spin on it. Your gift will make room for you. I'm a firm believer in it. So you doing somebody else's design is great. We all do it when it's quick and it's sufficient. But you know you, and you know what you want to do, and you know how to bring the fire out in you. People are going to love on that because it's not something they see all the time. And so your creativity, your ability to mix, to do whatever, that will open the door and make room for you. So if I can encourage you no other way, Mel, is to say that your Gifts and talents will make room for you, regardless of
And
however
we got
you
you.
put this in. Like, we'll buy 100 of them just to say,
Thank
hey, like, we gonna get
you.
this going. Like,
Right,
yes,
exactly. I'm
But that's my
excited.
goal. Like I said, I was just talking about that. I said, I want to have a vending table myself one day, and I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm excited.
yes.
I'm there. I'm
And I
there.
encourage everybody to, like, we they had a big thing about a woman running things, this and other. But the minute somebody needs something, they're going to their mother, their grandmother, they're going to the woman to fix it and make it happen. So
Yeah.
if there's nothing that we can't do as women, we know how to run some things. We know how to fix it. We know
Amen.
how to stretch it. We know how to make it work. So there's no reason that, people be like, I don't have no time. I don't that. It's something that you have that's keeping something going. And
Right.
so it's just a point of legitimizing it and making it move. That's where we are now. And we need to encourage each other more to do that. Like, practice a little bit more, or maybe this, don't, your prices is not this, raise your prices a little bit. You have to be the encouragement for somebody else to go.
Yeah.
So
And the
yeah.
first step is to think of a name and go ahead and register it. Even if you're not ready to execute the plan of it, think of the name, go ahead and register it. It's important to go ahead and get that EIN sitting, getting that age on it and stuff. Go ahead and do that so that your business, by the time you may be in year 3 and you jump out and say, I'm ready to actually become full of this, that EIN now has history on it, and that
Right.
matters to a lot.
Mhm.
So
Right.
first thing is to get the name and register it, even if you're
I
not
got it.
doing nothing and you're just
I
still
have that.
tossing that
I have that
idea.
already. The name.
Yeah.
And
Well, we need you to register that name, and let's get this next part of it going.
okay,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm there.
Carmela, tell
Yes,
us
ma'am.
about your credit repair program.
So it is not my program. That's what I was saying. I have in office lofts, I have several different resources. I put
Okay.
together very strategic about the people who have private offices in there. And we have a young man that's in office named Reggie. Reggie does credit repair. Man, his results that I've referred people to him, and they all come back like, my score is 700 now already. My score, he's getting results. I don't know what he's doing, but he's getting results. I can get you that link to Reggie. That is definitely an imperative. That is important to get that credit together, because our business. Let me tell you, the first step I made wrong was self-funding.
That's what I wanted to
Self-funding.
ask. I know you all are in business and probably learning as you go on the different things you would have done. Stacy, Susan, and Carmela. What things that you saw early on? You was like, oh, I can't do this. You talked about your insurance with the young lady
Mhm.
who tried to go after your houses with the accidents. So what happened with you, Carmela, that you just started looking at different things that you did then? You would do different to, back then you did this, but you're changing it up.
Self-funding. Self-funding. I've put a lot of self-funding into 3 businesses, and I would, in a heartbeat, I would use other people's money, as they say, other people's money. I would have taken advantage and gotten loans to fund these businesses instead of my personal money.
Right.
Um, Not that, I don't feel like none of my businesses are growing. They're all within 5 is the oldest. Office Loft, the co-working space, is the newest, which we opened doors on that. It's been a year now. So we've been in a year operation this past June. And again, I use my own funds when I should have been getting loans and stuff. I should have, saved what I have for me, for me. Because now I am totally transparent. I went from looking at $300,000-400,000 in business debt and now climbing out of that now. Yes, I'm on a climb out, but whew, I just wish it was other people's money and not mine.
Yeah.
And not mine.
Yes. Yeah. That's the big thing, Marilyn, is coming out of your own pocket. It hurts.
Wow.
It'll leave you looking good, and people look at you like, "Oh, she in business." They don't know.
That you
You
robbing
just put
Peter
out
to pay
all this,
Paul and like shit.
right. And listen, let me share something with you. We rent out luxury vehicles, and Stacey will tell you, like you've seen them online, Marilyn. They are the top of the top. Do you
C
think?
class, all that.
Do
Yeah.
you think that's my credit? I have under, or let's say, business partners that come in with their credit, and we do business,
Yep.
which feeds my business.
Mm.
So
Yep.
there's no way I can own all those luxury vehicles with the
There's
doors
a
open.
lot of ways that even nonprofits can help our for-profit businesses. Partner
Mhm.
up with a nonprofit, or if you nonprofit, partner up with a for-profit business. You can help each other in a lot of ways.
Mhm. And Black women, honestly, we underestimate the stuff they have for us. We just don't go after it. Do you know how much is sitting out there for us? And
Yes, it is.
I don't know the name of it, but what's that status that you can get as a Black woman owned business or just a Black owned business, Carmela, with the government?
The
The
WBE
certifications, the
in it,
WBE
Yeah.
yeah,
certification.
Do you have
Yeah.
somebody in your office that do that? I need that.
Yes, we do. We
yeah.
have people on our team that do that as well.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
an
I told you I
advantage.
talked to her about that. When
Yeah,
I
I
Yep,
did
need
that,
she
I
told
had my
me.
consultation about it. Yeah,
exactly. And it'll get you the grants. It'll get you the stuff just
Yes,
because you are a Black woman owned business. I
yes,
partnered with a guy one time, and he was the lead person on everything with the staffing agency, but he put everything in his wife's name because we couldn't get what we needed as him being the forefront because he was a man,
yep.
Black man.
And you only
But as
got to
soon
be
as he came to a Black
51%.
woman, do you know how many grants we got? How many government
Yep.
contracts we got? It's so much out there, and we are just taught. I think social media has us, and TikTok have us taught. Just open something, get orders and send it out.
yeah. Go get you this and go get you a machine press and call me for that. No,
No, I'm thinking big, like, and I think that's why people like, oh, she doing too much. She doing this. Yeah, I am. Because I'm thinking so much bigger than you. You just thinking this little Facebook group. I'm thinking taking over the world. We in the UK.
There you go. There you go.
Like, I'm just thinking.
You thinking yachts?
Yeah,
Hey,
right,
hey, sit.
right.
and
I'm there with you.
transparent
I'm there.
And I want
transparent
to take
party
people with
buses.
me. That's the thing. I get excited and passionate about it because it's not for me. I want to see other people smile.
And that is me. That is why I love what I'm doing. I love office lofts. Um, I did this third party fingerprinting just as a tactic to get people to become aware of our space now. So we do fingerprinting, but I did that because it gets people in the door,
In the
and then
door.
it gives
That was
me a
smart.
personal, yeah, and it gives me a personal chance to say, hey, we're a new co-working office space, and it takes one referral. It takes one referral, and it goes. Takes one referral. So you got to think of ways to creatively grow your business as well. And it's not for the weak. It's not. I mean, I done set up many of nights crying. I'm going through a divorce, to be full transparent. I'm going through a divorce that, Lord help me. So on them days when I'm weak and stuff, I look at the things in my business and I be wanting to just stay up under the covers. And then I look like, damn, okay, I got to get up.
Right, I got an appointment. Yeah.
I got to get up. I got to
Mhm.
get up. But
Yeah,
I
my cousin
encourage
talks to me
anybody
about that all
listening
the time.
to
He says,
start.
"You Black women, you have it. You
It's
just got to go
now.
out and get it." He's
Now
like,
is
he
our
always
time
talks
for
about
real.
that.
And to piggyback on those certifications real quick, you can have multiple certifications. You can have the women certification. You can have, there's a veteran certification. If you're a veteran out here, you get a lot of grants and stuff with veterans.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can have multiple certifications, state, county, and citywide verifications out
Wow.
here.
And the
Okay.
thing with that women's one, my girlfriend just got hers, and since she put it on like her website and on her email tags and stuff, Like she getting all types of stuff for government contracts.
But they get tax
Biz-
write-offs for doing business with you.
Yep.
Yep. So, and like now it's the end of the year. So like they just got money they got to spend up by December 31st. So having it, they like, yeah, let's just go buy a bunch of this. Let's get this embroidered. Let's get, that. And being a minority woman, you never know what door is going to open for you to, present your product to them.
I'm going to throw one more thing out there. Even with government contracts, when they say government contract, it don't necessarily have to be the NAICS code that you're registered with. You can be the middleman for a ton of different industries. You could be the middleman. You could be that person that got the contract from the government and sub it out to somebody. This is why I say middleman. You don't necessarily have to be in construction to win a government bid from sam.gov. So those contracts and stuff, apply for all the NAICS codes.
I met a woman, actually, she I was at a business summit, and she did a thing, and actually I need to get in touch with her. The government gave her a $700,000 contract to be a decorator.
Yep.
So anytime they have anything government to decorate her city, she takes 2 balloons and some streamers, and she makes $700,000 a year off that one. She showed us pictures in the room, and we like, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
And they don't be looking like nothing.
What's that saying? Think big, B. Think big.
Right.
Well, ladies, I gotta go. I gotta run because they just landed and I'm not there yet.
Oh Lord, go to the airport. Love you, Mal.
Love you, Mal. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a
Happy
good
Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much. I will be calling you. I will be calling.
Happy
Have a good holiday, Mal.
Thank you guys. Have a good one. Love you.
Be safe.
You too.
Bye.
But yeah, so we have to think big, really. And I think a lot of it, Carmela, is a lot of us think small, you know. So we're gonna post all your information. Stacy's gonna get that out to the group.
Yes.
And whoever's starting a business, we have our Friday, Black Friday, which we're letting businesses post on our page. But we're gonna give them all your information. If you're trying to grow your business, move to the next level. However, you need to contact Carmela.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Get your business address, your taxes, tax season coming
Get
up.
a phone number
individual
too.
and
Don't not use your
personal.
personal stuff. Get another phone number.
Yes, our plan comes with that VoIP phone line. It gives you a virtual receptionist to answer the phone. Again, like Stacy said, it's an app that you don't even have to have a second phone, because you just download it to the app. Or if you have an office, you can still actually get a headset and stuff to go with it. So it's a professional phone line. Again, our address is accredited. So you get a professional address, and let's grow your
business. Do you have a website?
We do. Office-lofts.com. www.
Stacy's gonna post it. Yeah.
Yep, she'll post it. Office-lofts.com is where you get your virtual address. Okay.
Well, I appreciate you for coming on tonight.
Man, I thank you ladies for having me. This was, again, I tell you, life. When life is lifing, it's lifing. I have a grandbaby that's at Rainbow Babies and Children here. I'm gonna go up there tomorrow and spend some time with him. He is actually a year old. He has not been home. He has a trach that was inserted to help him. He was a preemie, but he's doing wonderful. He's doing wonderful. So we're trying to get him home before the New Year's. Keep us in y'all prayers.
Definitely will.
And then the flip side of that is I had a new grandson that was to be born. I just knocked the phone down. To be born, but he passed away. So this week these days just ran right in together.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And then it's holiday and it's a lot. So I know I'm not the only one out here. So I want to send some encouragement.
These are the things that build up to the big, great things that come in your life. So we're praying with you and believing God for great things and better things.
Thank you.
I'm just
Thank
sorry
you.
you're a Browns fan,
No,
but
don't be sorry because I'm happy. Because I'm happy. Because
Right.
I'm happy.
Listen.
Because I'm happy.
But she a Giants fan, so I'm not sure there's room for that. Okay.
but no,
Um,
thank you so much, really. And I think a lot of us, I want to create, and maybe we can get together later. But Stacey, I want to create. Stacey, no, I'm a visionary. I don't do stuff. I just throw it out there and I let somebody grab it. And the people that really grab my vision and my heart, they grab it and then we back it. I want to create like a BWLF university for business
Mm.
to teach women how to start the business, what to do, a round table once a week to see where they are, how are your sales going?
Yes.
How are you
Yes.
marketing this? And,
And those are
no,
different things that we offer at Office Lofts. Like we get together, we
exactly.
we network together, we jump on calls, we help each other. One person may not know that it's a free fax line out here. There's a free fax line out there.
Okay. Yeah. And
Just
I want
different
to
things to
see,
help each other.
yeah. And if not this year, if not within the next year, definitely within the next 2 years, that's my goal to have BWLF Business University for Black women. And so,
Well, look at there.
yeah, Stacey, tuck that in the back of your brain and let's make that happen.
it's a whole lot tucked back there, Carmela. You just
I
don't know.
know I tuck every day, but you know what? When you get somebody that grabs your vision and that passion like you do for something, you just, I don't mean to overwhelm her, but she knows what I'm looking for and what I want, and just be
Yeah.
kind and and just see people go to the next level. So many people are stuck for no reason when there's so many resources out here, but I want to bring these resources to them,
Yep.
and
And
help
that
them
was
move
again our
forward.
whole vision for the Office Lofts community is to help, as a small incubator, to help you
Okay.
grow, a place to begin, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mhm.
So we welcome all newbies, all that haven't started, those that have started and still looking for a direction. Hey, I don't know it all, but I'm here
Right.
and I'm ready to help, get you
Right.
what you need.
Okay. Well, I know Nationals coming up in 2025. I hope you're coming.
Okay.
And I hope you can bring some of your professionals and maybe we can
We'll
have
make
you
sure.
speak on the business. Maybe
Oh,
bring a
yeah.
credit repair person and then maybe one
Okay.
other person. And we give you guys some space just to share and
Where's it going to
put your
be?
business out there.
It's in
In
Cleveland.
Cleveland,
Oh, yes, for sure.
it'll be
For
300
sure.
to 500 women at your disposal.
Okay. I'm ready
Okay.
for it.
So we
Oh.
we coming. We coming to tread on y'all territory.
That's respectfully.
Right. So yeah.
Right. And let her know. Let them know, Carmela. Let them know.
So just get with Stacy and I'm letting the Browns girl plan it. So they keep telling me to stay out their business. They're gonna let me know,
Stay out
come and
grown
be a
folks'
guest.
business.
Right. So,
Ah,
they'll let you know where you fit in and where we can fit you in. But I would love you there and
okay.
let's
Absolutely.
push these Black women to the next level in business.
Absolutely. I'm ready for it. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, love you
Well,
both. What you
thank
got to
you
Yes.
say?
all for tuning in. Carmela, thank you for joining us and educating us on business. I'm
Woo.
sure we will. You can send me the links and I will have them
Yes.
posted and pinned to our things.
Okay.
And I will bring you a gift from Black Women Love Football next week
Okay.
for joining us.
Okay.
So I appreciate it to everybody that was listening. I wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Spend time
Thanksgiving,
creating
everybody.
moments and memories that will
Yes.
last forever. Take plenty of pictures. Just take the picture because you don't never know. Thinking of Dr. Elena tonight. As they are doing the giveaway, their give back of serving the homeless at Northeast Ohio helped contributed to for them. I talked to her earlier. So they're out servicing the homeless tonight. So shout out to her and some of her family and some other ladies that are out with them tonight doing that. So peace, love, blessings to all. And
Yes,
we
yes.
will talk to you later. If you are a vendor, stay look for your text or DM regarding
Black
posting for
Friday,
Black
yes.
Friday.
Okay.
Until next time, be safe, have fun, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Good night,
Thanksgiving,
everybody. Let
everyone.
me get on
Be
this potato
safe.
salad so they don't be talking about me.
Girl, don't put no
Right. I'm
raisins
about to
in it.
finish. I'm about to finish this dressing over here.
Bye. Love
I gotta
y'all.
go cook too.
All right,
Bye.
y'all.
All
Bye
right.
bye.